Oh, hey, I was just cleaning the car on the inside and figured I'd make another one of those stupid, silly, easy install videos for modification that doesn't really warrant its own. But okay, this is dumb. I know you can't hear me.
Back them out. Hey, is that better? Hear me a little better? Awesome. Well, today we're going to do another stupid, silly, easy install that is a dumb modification, but we're gonna do it anyways because it's really cheap. I think these cost less than $10, and they're very similar to our last modification we did of the door striker plate covers back there, but it's gonna be on the other end of the car where there's more of that unsightly chrome silver. We'll get into that, and just like last time, we're gonna be doing a little bit of fan art Fridays, so we're gonna share some of that at the end of the video, but for now, let's walk over to one of these magic boxes of modifications. It's gonna be a quick one, just like last time. So follow me over here to this, one of the many boxes we have collecting of just random parts. This right here is one of my magic boxes, the magic box of mods, the MBOM, MBOM. Yeah, that's a terrible acronym. And in here we have plenty of random parts that we're going to install later on, and we're just going to set aside some of these random ones and see if we can find those tiny little, there they are, here we go. Oh, there's even a gold coin. I just put that on the dashboard. It made me feel fancy. So here we have, ignore all those other ones, those are for future videos. These right here, similar to the striker plate covers that we installed in the last video, it's actually the other end of the door. So the striker plate is where the door connects and latches in and locks. But over here, you're gonna have the door hinge. So right here, we've purchased some really cheap modifications that you can get for your car. So if you are ever interested in getting some of these, it's a really easy, simple modification that just, again, snaps in place with very little effort. And I know I don't even need to make an install video for this, but this is just kind of like, what are these and are they worth it? It's actually the same brand as the striker plate cover, so let's install these real quick and see if we can make this thing work nice and easy. So what we're looking at here is the door hinge. Honestly, another unsightly silver chrome, like that doesn't match the black trim pieces of the car. So what we've purchased are these really nifty, easy to install. They might actually be easier to install than the striker plate covers. This is the door hinge cover, and it goes right up next to the bolt that holds the door hinge in, and it goes right over it. So let's see if we can do this, make it nice and easy. Here we go. Oh, nope, that wasn't right. I gotta line it up perfectly. So these might actually be more difficult than the striker plate covers. No. See, you can see where it's supposed to go because they've got these little indents, these little tabs that go over the hinge. There we go. And it just snaps into place. Look at that. That looks a lot better than seeing the factory silver and the bolts of the metal that just stand out there and honestly don't look all that great. Now we have the striker plate cover and the door hinge cover. That's actually kind of cool. Let's go ahead and test the sound. Yeah, sounded pretty good. I kind of like it. One more. Ooh, and the door hinge stays in place. It doesn't move anywhere because those little indented tabs that stick out hold it into place. Very nice. So I'll go install the other one on the other side, but for now, let's do Fan Art Fridays. All right. So for today's Fan Art Friday, and hopefully I post this by Friday this time, I'm going to feature another piece from my good friend Brittany, longtime patron of my Patreon. Here is the second, which is actually the first, wood burning that she ever sent me, but it's the second one we're featuring on this channel. This is an amazingly colored, and you can see it's got this varnish on there too, like a sealant or something that keeps it nice and glossy. This amazing piece of Falco, Roz, and Wolfie from Dreamer's Echo, the three main characters of my comic book. This is amazing. I have to correct myself because last time I showed a wood burning from Brittany, it was actually a later piece. This one right here is actually the very first one she ever sent me. So thank you so much, Brittany. This piece is, honestly, it's astonishing to look at. So thank you so much for this wood burning, Brittany. I really appreciate you. I have 3 so far, so we're gonna feature another one next time we do Fan Art Fridays. They just keep getting better and better. And for our next piece of fan art here, we're gonna feature something from a friend that I've actually known since 8th grade. So most of my life I've known this guy, and yeah, this right here is Donovan Lennox in his own style, which he calls Ted is Dead. It's a comic that he's working on with his own character that kind of looks like this with this style. It's a little simplified, but it's so cute and adorable and kind of dark. I can't wait to see more comic content of that Ted is Dead character, but here we have Donovan Lennox from the comic and the podcast in that style. And if I remember correctly, this was one of the very first pieces of fan art I've ever received. To be honest, the very first pieces of fan art you'll get are from really good friends or just people you've met along the way who you've resonated with for years. So that is definitely going into the Hall of Fame of fan art we have here. But for now, I hope you enjoyed that little showcase, and if you want to send some fan art of your own, just send it to me on Instagram @JetFalco. Follow me there if you want to see more. Send it to me on my website, dreamersecho.com. All the links are down below in the description. I accept fan art of all kinds, and I can't wait to see yours. But for now, I'm going to install the other door hinge cover here on the driver's side. And speaking of driver's side, I think we should go for a drive. What do you say? See how she drives with the extra 5 horsepower that these door hinge covers add. Oh, and yeah, I don't know why. I did not order double, but this is proof right here. I've got more door hinge covers that I'm just gonna give away to the very first person who has an 8.6 FRS or BRZ and they want some door hinge covers of their own. Let me know down in the comments. Not even gonna do a sweepstakes or anything like a drawing. We're just gonna give them away. So those are up for grabs. Let me know down in the comments if you want them for yourself. I think that's it. That's the video. Another easy one. Thanks for watching. Backup camera. Oops, hold on. Now you know, summer's almost over.